Folks, welcome back. My name is Rudy. You're watching Alpha Investments. Today, got to address the elephant in the room. No, not my hair. Not your ex. Dominaria, unlimited money machine, does not appear to be unlimited money machine. And to Rudy's surprise, yes, you in the back, Rudy, you were wrong. Thank you very much. I was correct. Looks like I am going to be definitely wrong. These Dominaria collector boxes are not holding up. I am blown away by this. No, we're not sarcasm, no memes. We're not doing silly jokes and, you know, greed monsters and your exes and washing machines. I'm being serious here. As I film this video, $223 a box for Dominaria collectors. $223. Essentially, we are now approaching, after shipping and fees, it is now unprofitable for a store to even list these or sell these. Okay? The draft boxes are barely $100 a box. Under Wizards' new price increase business model that they've implemented, the draft boxes are a very nasty, hard, I'd say between 5–10% loss, depending on how far away your customer lives with shipping costs. Set boxes, to my surprise, remain similar to Baldur's Gate, Kamigawa, I guess anything before that we can't talk about because that's all at zero. Set boxes appear to be the only thing holding up. As we're filming this, they're $124 a box, plus tax, including shipping. Set boxes are, once again, the only thing holding up. Draft boxes continue to be the worst on a percentage scale. Collector boxes for Dominaria appear to be following the path of woe. And it gets us to a bigger question. How the fuck is Wizards going to handle this? Wizards put Phyrexian cards, old school Ice Age cards for Land Cycle. Fucking $5 million in lost, 100 boxes of Legends. Stained glass, fancy stuff. I'm looking at this. Should I even say that Wizards put box toppers in it? But they don't give a shit. They literally just gave up on box toppers. So you know box toppers are eventually just going to go away. Because, well, we evaluated, people weren't happy with box toppers. So instead of fixing the problem, we are smart and we're, you know, smart and ivory towers and big penises. So we just decided to remove box toppers completely. That's how they are. Wait, is that Mars Attack? Anyways, yeah, I'm like, the box topper thing's dead. Nobody cares anymore. I don't even open the box toppers on the Dominaria box openings anymore because it's not even worth the time on the camera because there's no benefit to them. Like they're worthless in my mind. But when we have all these gimmicks, Lost Legends, Phyrexian cards, the stained glass stuff, the textured stuff, I'm looking at a price point that's starting to dissolve. The market can't even sustain itself with that many things thrown at it under this new increased pricing model. That's a big deal. Oh yeah, I guess I can say it. Even Liliana. They reprinted Liliana in Standard. They have, you know, borderless and this and that of Liliana. Are you kidding me? And I guess if the pricing was the old pricing, $220, $230 a box for collectors wouldn't be a big deal. You know, $100 or $105 for draft boxes wouldn't be a big deal under the old pricing. But under this new pricing model, the market, as of right now, is rejecting it. The market is not happy. The market is middle fingering and rejecting it. And this is going to cause more collateral damage. And this brings me to bigger concerns. How is Wizards going to continue to be able to increase and show growth in revenue for Papa Hasbro? Are they just going to accelerate Secret Lairs? How is this going to continue? How is this, I mean, what are they going to do with Brothers War? Let's put it this way. If Dominaria, with Lilianas and textured cards and stained glass cards and Lost Legends cards and Phyrexian cards, has all this, and Lost Legends is just eroding away. Lost Legends. Dominaria with Lost Legends is eroding away in the collector boxes. Brothers War with collector boxes under the Wizards' new pricing model is fucking screwed. Like, nobody should pre-order. Like, what are we going to do? Like, unless Wizards comes out, which everybody knows they're going to do some retro artifact thing. Everybody already knows that. with Brothers War. There's all kinds of leaks and famous things and screenshot of a card from a dumpster that's wrinkly, but it's not English, so we gotta translate it, and half the card is missing. It was taken on a Razr flip phone with 1 megapixel camera, and the guy was running from the police, jumping out the window so it's fuzzy. You know how it is. That's how a Reddit leak goes, and an intentional leak, all this crap. But at this point in time, to be very blunt with it all, pump and dump Rudy, shill Rudy. Remember, 50% chance I'm a cat, or 50% chance I'm actually working for Wizards. I don't really know. And there's always that less than 1% chance. It's like 00 on the roulette wheel. You never really know. The wild card. The house is cut. You know, and I'm looking at this going, how are they going to justify Brothers War? And that's when people keep saying, Rudy, they have to insert antiquities cards. Well, Rudy, they got to do retro versions of artifacts. And they better do some powerhouse stuff. I don't know at this point in time how they're going to navigate this. And the thing is, I think Dominaria is a phenomenal product. You've noticed not one time in the video, I've bashed Dominaria. I'm not saying the cards are bad. Actually, the feedback I've had from hundreds of patrons who actually opened the product, built some decks, been playing Standard, playing online. Is MTGO online even a thing? Or Arena? Like everyone's just Arena. I don't think MTGO is a thing anymore. You know, the feedback from everybody who even went to LGSs, did F&M and a launch pre-release stuff, the feedback across the board has been extraordinarily positive. People thoroughly like the product. They like the cards. They like the feel of it. They like the vibe. I mean, it's not over OP, crazy overpowered, but people are enjoying it. But the financials, again, Wizards had a price increase right in the middle of a recession. I don't give a shit what anyone says, oh, well, you know, we could be going into a recession. No. Fuck off. It's a recession. January, we have negative GDP for 2 quarters. Don't change the definition of a recession. We are in a recession. It's been that way. They taught it in business school. It's been that way for flipping ever. If you have negative GDP for multiple quarters consecutive, it's a recession. I don't care if it's negative 0.0001, 1% negative. If it's negative and it's consecutive, it is a recession. I don't know why. Well, Rudy, it's technically... people are saying, Rudy, it's not a recession technically. You know, it could get worse. You know, what are you talking about? I guess all the books... Do the books not mean anything anymore? We're in a bear market. It is a recession. The CCG market's been getting fucking clobbered. Last 18 months, I mean, draft boxes, collector boxes have been annihilated. Annihilated. Pokemon is the only thing doing well. Okay? Besides that, what do we got going on? We got Weiss, the Weiss market, fucking punched in the face, clobbered. People weren't holding it. Everybody fire sold and dumped it. I've bought more from other stores than everybody and just accumulating sealed Weiss. And I'm either going to be bankrupt by next year, and you guys can make a documentary, or I'm going to look like some smart guy. What else we got? Let's talk about MetaZoo. MetaZoo Wilderness made a video the other day. Wilderness box had some uptick off the lows. Now, the newest one, UFO, clobbered. Overprinted it. They said, oh, fuck it. 100,000 boxes. Clobbered. UFO MetaZoo, prices collapsed. $59 in the open market. Any store who even sells, pays fees and shipping, you're losing probably a third of your money. Getting annihilated. 20-30% of stores probably aren't even going to carry the next MetaZoo set. Flesh and Blood, actually holding up decent. Uprising, holding at $75 to $80 a box. Holding steady. I know Flesh and Blood's announcing their new set. And, well, a little bit of a price increase from, like, I think MSRP on Flesh and Blood's going to go from, like, $99 to $109, which is still pretty cheap. But, I mean, I'm looking at the market as a whole. Big boy Wizards, little guy MetaZoo, medium guy Flesh and Bloods and Weiss, across the board. You can't judge any particular thing. The only thing you can judge is how the people running these companies are going to navigate this shitty bear market. And if you don't navigate it well, you will get annihilated. The market will penalize you and beat the shit out of you. And that's what we're seeing. That's what happened to the last so many Magic sets. I mean, the only one who's pulling it off is Pokemon. Call it what you want. They pulled it off, ladies and gentlemen. Pokemon sets are doing phenomenal. Evolving Skies broke 200. Chilling Reign and Battle Styles, the older ones that were overprinted, stable and slowly drifting up. Even the weak ones, Astrals and Fusions, stable. Recent set, Lost Origins, holding strong, over 100 a box. And now we find out there's not even any more Lost Origins. I'm telling you, no more reprint, no more waves coming. I was like, and they're like, well, you know, that could change. Pokemon can do whatever they want. But as of right now, nothing. I'm like, dude, if you haven't bought Lost Origins for $100. I think, dude, what did I sell? I don't remember what the hell I sold. I had patrons. I think half of my Lost Origins orders were people buying a case or 2 cases. I think I sold 93 a box shipped, 95. I don't know. I'm just saying, hold on to that stuff, folks, because if Pokemon does not release more Lost Origins like they're saying they're not going to do, dude, you got Evolving Skies 2.0, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, I'm looking at this stuff, and I'm just expressing genuine concern that we're in for some turbulent times. And ladies and gentlemen, you better buckle up, Buttercup, because shit's getting real. And the store's trying to unload products. That fire sale this summer, I'm hoping the lows are in, but what I'm seeing right now, and if Dominaria does not hold up over the next 30 to 45 days, shit's going to get real. And these stores who are sitting on a lot of collectors or set or draft, if these prices do not hold with everything Wizards threw in it, Liliana's in standard. $5 million in reserve list, non-reserve, and legends. Like, if this doesn't hold with that many gimmicks, Wizards has a real problem. Magic has a real problem. And they need to address it, which they won't. They need to acknowledge it, which they won't. They need to pivot immediately, which they won't. Have a beautiful day, everybody. Hope you learned something.